10 Schoolhall Street in Oakleigh. Property we're selling, fantastic land allotment of 596 square metres. Council rates, very reasonable, $1,958.25. Southeast water rates, $223.65. Rental estimate on this property, it's a bit of a variable one depending on how you'd like to rent it. Could go anywhere between $650 all the way up to $720 per week in our estimate. Zoning, general residential zone 3, which is standard residential zoning with no overlays on it. Therefore, you can do what you like in the future if you wish. And price, well, that's the number one question on everybody's lists, and that's up to you guys to determine what that looks like with your bids and offers for this property here today. Very flexible settlement, 60 or 90 days, and 10% deposit upon signing the contract. By law, I must advise the auction will conduct in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions were made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to a successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders upon request. Law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides fines for such conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Now, quick note on vendor bidding, just letting you know, I don't like using vendor bidding, so put up your hands, nominate a price, two things happen. First thing is, if you're holding the highest bid, we're not quite the magic number, you will get exclusive rights to treat the vendor at reserve price. Or the second, most likely scenario here today is I say, we're on the market, we are selling, and you buy the house. So to make it clear, it's a bidding strategy that does buy residential real estate, and should you require some assistance with that, tap Max, Sarah, Zoe, Harrison, Andre on the shoulder. They're very friendly and they're here to help. Well, that's all the boring stuff out of the way, so it'd be rather remiss of us all if I didn't mention a couple of things about what makes this place so special. You know, first things first, the second you look at it, you've got a 1930s period facade, which is one of those quintessential, gorgeous styles of property that everyone looks forward to in central Oakleigh. You come through, you've got a great open plan floor plan, it's onto the kitchen, we've got a great stone island, gas appliances, dishwasher, it's all there for you with modern convenience. We've got ducted heating, we've got air conditioning, and you can see there we've got a front home with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. But the exciting and interesting part about this is actually what is right at the back. And I know that's been a curious point for all of you, but the little 2-bedroom bungalow at the back does provide a great level of interest because people could use that as a home business. You can put a parent in there, you could rent it. You know, you've got a great level of amount of uses of that particular great area. But, you know, that's ultimately what you're all doing here. You know, the area itself as well, Oakleigh, this is one of the best family pockets of Oakleigh. Once you're here, you'll absolutely love living here. It's one of the lowest turnovers of all of Melbourne, and I promise you that's the reason that you need to bid here today, because it's going to be on the first call, and the second call, and the third call. If you're holding the bid here today, I'm sure you're buying this particular house, so it's enough for me. I throw it over to you. Where do I see a fair and sensible start? I'm in your hands. Now it's quiet. There we are. It's not about where we start, it's where we land. That's the most important part. Start as where you like.
Yes,
Gareth,
1-1.
1-1, and welcome to the auction at $1.1 million. I take a rise of 50 from there. At $1,100,000, wish Adrian the best of luck on the phone. At $1,100,000, do I see a cool, gentle 115? At $1,100,000 on the nose, do I see 115 anywhere at all? At $1.1 million, do I see 115? At $1.1 million on the nose, imagine if he gets in one bid, doesn't seem likely. At $1.1 million, do I see 115? Come on in. At $1.1 million on my right, do I see 115? At $1.1 million, come back in for 115. Well worth it. At $1.1 million, come in for a gentle 50. At $1,100,000, well worth it. Do I see 115? At $1,100,000, come on, property journey, do I see 115? At $1.1 million on the nose, come back in, well worth it, show string. At $1,100,000, Harrison telling me he's got in one bid, imagine that. At $1,100,000, do I see 115? At $1.1 million on the nose, what? 150, welcome. At $1,150,000, wishing the guys the best of luck. At $1,150,000, do I see 1-2? Come on back strong. At $1,150,000, do I see 1-1-2? 1.2 up to you. At $1,150,000, call it 3 times. This time in the call at $1,150,000 only, come back in for 1-2. We're twice in the call. At $1,150,000, come back in for 1-2 or try 75 if it helps. Because we're on the third and final time at $1,150,000. Surely not, guys. Don't let this go. Well worth it. Great property here today. At $1,150,000, guys. We're not going to participate. 60, why not? Work with you. At 60 now, invite you guys back in. At 70, welcome back. Why not? At 70, I have. At 117 now, invite them back in for 80. I'll just throw that 1-2. That's what I want. At $1,170,000, come back in for 80. At $1,170,000, 80 I have, welcome back 80. At 80 I have now, do I see 90 or just do the 1-2? At $1,180,000, do I see 190 or just try the 1-2? At $1,180,000, call it 3 times. First time in the call at $1,180,000, invite you guys back in, 1-2. That will be a good bid, 1-2. At 1-2 I have. At 1-2 now, do I see 1-2-1 up to you? At $1.2 million on the nose, come back in for 1-2-1 or 1-2-20, could be better. At $1.2 million on the nose, come back in for 2-10 or 2-20. At $1.2 million, call it 3 times. First time in the call at $1.2 million, do I see 2-10? We're twice in the call. At $1,200,000 on the nose, invite you back in for 2-10 or try the 2-20. At $1,200,000 on the nose, sounds too even. 1-2-1, welcome to the auction. At $1.21 million on my left, invite you guys back in for try 2-3. At $1.21 million on my left, do I see 2-2 or 2-3? At 1-2-2, welcome back at 2-2. At 2-2 now, do I see a quick 2-3? At 2-2 now, 2-3, or Harrison, you can jump back in. At $1.22 million, do I see 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, up to you. At 1.22 on my left, try the 2-3, 2-5 could be better. 2-3, welcome back now. At 2-3 now, do I see 2-4, 2-3s over there? At $1,230,000 on my left, invite you for 2-4. Okay, welcome back at 2-4 now. At 2-4 now, do I see 2-5, up to you. At $1,240,000 on the phone, do I see 2-5? 50 I have. At 50 now, do I see a quick 60 or try the 70? At 250 now, guys, invite you guys back in. 250s on my left. At $1,250,000, do I see 260, 270? At $1,250,000, call it 3 times. This time in the call at $1,250,000, do I see 60? We're twice in the call. At $1,250,000 on my left, do I see the 260, up to you? Because we're on the third and final time. 60, welcome sir, at 60 now. At 1.26 over there, do I see a quick 70? At 1.26 straight in front, new bidder in it, wishing the best of luck. At $1,260,000, 5 of you in it, it's worth it. At turn 27 now I have. At 270 now, do I see 80? Come on back strong. 80 I have now on the nod. At 280 now on the nod, strong bidding over there. At 1.28, do I see 2.9? 2.8's in front. At $1.28 million, do I see 2.9? Come on back. 2.9 on the nod, 1.3, good bid. At $1,300,000, do I see 3.10? Welcome to the cars. At $1,300,000, do I see 3.10? 3.10. Good decision, 3.10. At 3.10 now, do I see 20? Come back in. At 3.10 now, do I see 20? 3.10's in front. At $1,310,000, come back in for 20 or try 30 or could go 50. At $1,310,000, do I see 20? Come on back. At $1,310,000, great buying here today. First time in the call, $1,310,000, sir, you're getting it strong. Twice in the call. At $1,310,000, do I see 20 or try the 30? Goes right on the third. And final time, at $1,310,000, come on back guys, or invite you guys back in at 131 over there. At $1,310,000, we're on the market. We are selling at 1.31 over there. At $1.31 million on the market, playing for keeps. Congratulations.
1.35.
Good decision, 3.5 now. At 3.5, big knockout bid, come back quick at 6. At 3.5 on my left, do I see a quick 6? It's on the market, it's for keeps. At $1,350,000 on my left, come back for 5.5 or 3.6, up to you. At $1,350,000, that's how you buy. You bid big, you bid to buy. At $1,350,000, call it 3 times. First time in the call. At $1,350,000, we're twice in the call. At $1,350,000 only, sir. don't leave me now, you've been my rock. Because we're on the third and final time. That one means $350,000. Just letting you know, knockout bids, they're intimidating, but that's what they're for, to knock you out. That one means $350,000. We are playing for keeps. We are on the market, guys. I think you've got it. That one means $350,000. Unless there's a late challenger, guys, I wouldn't let this go. This is the last roll of the dice. Traditionally, properties don't come on until after Australia Day. 135's over there. I still see value. At $1.35 million, do I see a gentle 10 to get back on top? At $1.35 million, come back for the 60. Won't regret it. Goodbye the house. At $1,350,000 on my left, call it 3 times. First time in the call at $1,350,000, come back for 60. Well worth it. Twice in the call. At $1,350,000. There's the 5. Well, we can do 5. Up to you. Jewel, if it helps, 5,000. At $1,350 on the left. Do I see 55? 51 if I have to. At 3.5 on my left. That one means $350,000 playing for keeps. We are on the market. We are selling. That one means $350,000, guys. Don't leave me now. Well worth it. Great home. That one means $350,000 booking your settlement February. As I said, not a lot coming on the market. That one means $350,000. One of the tightest held suburbs of all of Melbourne. This is your chance. We are selling. That one means $350,000. Called it 3 times. First time in the call, I mean $350,000. Think you've got it. Twice in the call. At $1,350,000. Do I see 51 to get you on top? We'll try 55. We'll go to 60. Because we're on the third and final time. At $1.35 million on the nose. Surely not, guys. Don't let this go. Well worth it. I promise you'll live life in regret with this one. At $1,350,000. Give you your last chance. Any late surprises? This is your moment. At $1,350,000. Call it 3 times. First time in the call, $1,350,000. We're twice in the call. At $1.35 million on the nose. Because we're on the third and final time. At $1,350,000. Phone a friend, they'll say yes. I'd say yes if I'm with you. At $1,350,000, giving it one last chance, I would reconsider. At $1,350,000, calling it 3 times. This time in the call, $1.35 million on the nose. We're at the second call. At $1,350,000, how do you value this? 1,000, 5,000 buys it. Because we're on the third and final time. At $1,350,000, knockout bid, could have knocked him out. Looks like a chance. That was a good tactic. At $1.35 million, final roll of the dice. First time, at $1,350,000. Second time, at $1.35 million. And we're on the third and definitely final time. At $1,350,000. This is the last chance. Any late surprises? This is your moment because the property is selling. The property is selling, and we are sold. On behalf of the team, a fantastic Christmas.